Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again to break down some of the best decks at top ladder. Every single time that I look at top ladder, there's some new maniacal deck that people are coming up with that is going to be pretty fun to play. So might as well, instead of just experimenting and creating the decks off stream, let's do it live. Let's show you guys the top decks that I'm taking a look at and some decks that I'm considering making videos on. So the first one that we're going to be taking a look at should already be in the slots. Yeah, it's going to be a Royal Recruits Goblin Barrel deck, but with Princess and Dart Goblin. So it's interesting because most of the time when you see this type of deck, it's going to be like Wall Breaker's Evolution, Skeleton Barrel, maybe a Mother Witch. But this guy's got double range cards that are a little bit less likely to be played. And then also you're going to have a Dark Prince because Goblin Drill is so strong. So one of the cool things you can do is you can use the Cannon Cart and get that pushed by either the Dark Prince or the Goblin Gang. Splitting up your recruits and splitting up the Goblin Barrel from the evolutions at the same time is really fun. So tons of cool things that we can do, and wow, yeah, that voice crack was not really it. I guess just because I woke up, I woke up at 1:59 p.m., the casual 8-9 hours of sleep. Anyway, we're going to go recruits in the back first play, and we'll see what we can do. Also, stick around if you guys want to, if you are notified, make sure that you guys post your gamer tag or your Clash Royale gamer ID in the comment section or here. Obviously no passwords or anything, but like the hashtag that's right next to your name. If you do that, I'm going to be giving away 15 pass royales. So make sure that you guys do that because I'm going to be giving away 15 diamond pass royales. Actually, I didn't say diamond, and they are diamond, so I was not gassing it up as much as it should be. So the way that you do that is you spam that in the comment section or in the live chat if you're here right now. If you're here right now, you have a higher likelihood because you can comment, and then you can also do it in the live chat, so then you have more chances. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that for everyone that's subscribed to the channel, that's been here. I want to do a giveaway, so 15 Diamond Pass Royals are going to be given away from Clash Royale to us, to give away to you guys, so it's a huge win. I'm really excited to do that. Giveaway? Yeah. Giveaway for our community. That's what's up. I saw your Instagram post. Oh yeah, the food was delicious. The thing is, I ate way too much for breakfast and then felt bad afterward. I did get a new shirt though. I don't know if you guys see this. I like the color. I super like the color. The beautiful green color. And yeah, we're running the green Goblin Barrel with the Dark Goblin. So I think it's pretty fitting right now. All right. What else can we do? If we're playing against someone that's going to have Bomb Tower and Magic Archer, generally the best bet is stacking up princesses like this and then forcing the log on top of the princess so then you can get value with the aggressive orientation of going in for a Goblin Barrel plus recruits. So if you can do like Goblin Barrel recruits and your opponent doesn't have log because they wasted on the Dark Goblin or the Princess, I think that's the synergy that this deck is going for. So yeah, he just wasted a delivery there. I think we can go for a Goblin Barrel on the right and then use the fake one on the left, forcing out a NATO. This guy's got a log, delivery, and tornado all in the same deck. That's kind of crazy. I did not expect to match into that big of a hard counter for the first game of this challenge, but it's not a challenge if he's still losing. That's insane, man. I cannot believe that this guy has 3 small spells to counter us. That is crazy. What a wackadoodle. He's going to log me. I'm going to go Goblin Barrel off to the side. With the Dark Goblin and the Dark Prince, we might be able to get this guy down. Yeah, he's not able to stop the Dark Prince from charging. That's huge value for us. The Princess on the other side, he just uses Miner. This is legitimately like a matchup made in hell. Like, I don't even know how you come up with this, man. Insane. It's preposterous to play against someone that has 3 small spells when you're running a log bait deck with Goblin Barrel. And we won so deliberately too. Like, this was awesome. We just cycled our stuff at the right point, exactly as we thought, and it worked out. So kind of cool. Yes, sir. Is a giveaway going on? Yeah. You guys want to spam. So the way that you can see your hashtag is you go here to your profile and directly underneath your name, like tag your tilted. You guys see that in the front of the screen. Then there's a hashtag there. So above your clan name, below your actual name, that's your hashtag. You're going to post that in the comment section, and you're also going to post it in the chat. So if you do that, I'll just copy and paste it. I'll be giving away 15 diamond passes. So huge shout out to everyone that's here and supporting me. I just want to give back to our community, and I felt like that was the best way of doing it live on YouTube instead of any other social media. I was like, hey, we can do that for you guys. Anyway, generally with this deck, go Goblin Barrels as often as you can. It's a good strategy because you're going to be able to get to the evolution. Hopefully we can get a couple 12 wins here. That would make me pretty happy. We still don't have enough gems to run grand challenges. We only have enough gems for classic challenge, but hey, it is what it is. Or just being here enough. I mean, just being here and then saying your gamer tag, like that's what's up. I have to do it fairly, so I'm just going to be doing it really randomly. I can't, like, do anything else other than that. I'm going to randomly pick people's gamer tags, so that's how we're going to do it. You have to comment it for it to be fair. If you're just here and then I pick someone, like, that's kind of not fair, right? Then it's, like, more so, oh, there's a chance that I just ended up picking someone I liked. Like that, I don't want to do that. I want to just, like, randomly pick a message and then have it work that way. Yo, been waiting for forever this live. Clash and your positive attitude is always one to look forward to, brighten our days. Dude, I'm so thankful for you, Danny. You're always here. You're always giving me good vibes, so I don't think we talk enough about that. Thank you, man, for the $5 and also being a part of every single stream. I'm blessed to have you here, bro. Oh, you know another big benefit of this deck is, wow, we're playing against 2 elixir golems, but you have splash damage with the princess, so I super enjoy that. What our strategy here is going to be using our princess and then arrows on this firecracker as fast as possible. I mean, we want a princess first, I think, so we can hit everything ideally, but I don't know. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. As long as the recruits don't die, which they shouldn't. He's giving us an insane amount of elixir right now. He's going to rage it up. Sure, you might take a tower, but you are also losing everything instead. So I don't know. He doesn't even take a tower. That's ridiculous. All right, we're going to go Dark Prince, Goblin Barrel. He's just dropping elixir gold. Is this guy a meme? I actually don't understand. Anyway, very, very fun to be able to run this deck because it doesn't require that much thought process. As you can see, it is a very, very, very good deck. Play one more game with this deck, then we'll switch to another one. And yeah, then we'll go back to this at the very end, I think. I just want to say thanks for your regular content. Keeps me motivated to be disciplined. Lots of love. I don't really have good discipline. I have really good motivation. I think I talked about this before, but I'm extremely motivated to do the things that I want. And discipline is doing the things that you don't want to do and still having the ability to force yourself to do that. So for me, I do what I want every single day, and I'm pretty good at that because I enjoy doing that. But the things that I don't want to do, I don't necessarily have the best discipline on. So yeah, like for instance, discipline might be doing a specific exercise that you really don't want to do, even though it's painful, but it's good for you, right? Like maybe stretching every single day. That's really good discipline. I don't really do that, unfortunately. Those are things that I want to do, but I don't have the motivation to, like, I don't have the discipline to do that. I have the motivation to do Clash Royale content every single day because I like it, and I'm hyped up to do it. I'm gassed up to do it, but I don't have the discipline to do the things I don't want to do sometimes, and I got to work on that. You know what? I'm straight up going to tell you guys. That's my goal in the next year, is to do things that I don't want to do that are actually good for me and just force myself to do it. We'll see if I can get better at that. I'll update you guys on my journey. Which is the best for Evo? Probably Evo Wizard. I think Evo Wizard is very, very strong. That's the one that I would pick in almost all my decks. I think that there might be Bomber in there as well. If you could pick Evolve Bomber, sometimes the decks make sense to be running Evolve Bomber over that. Ooh, this cannon cart should have been placed one more tile left, and then it would have got pushed by the Dart Goblin. Misplay on our end. But maybe it isn't, because the cannon cart didn't get pushed. Wait, the cannon cart didn't get pushed into the tower yet. Wait, it wasn't a misplay. It was so good that our opponent wasn't ready for it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to straight up say it right now. There's no way that that worked. Dude, that's crazy. That's huge value. That's funny. Oh, by the way, guys, I got to tell you a small story to make everyone smile here. So, I was getting breakfast earlier, and you guys probably saw it on my story on Instagram if you follow me at SirTagCR. But I was getting breakfast yesterday, and there was a couple kids that came up, or not came up to me, but they came up to the, what was it? The person that orders, the server, right? And they're like, oh, I really want banana pancakes with chocolate in them. They're like, they just picked the banana chocolate pancakes. And while they were eating them, they're like, oh, I really don't like these bananas, these things. And they pointed to it. They didn't even know what to call it. And then they said, and what is this? And then they pointed at the chocolate. So they didn't like banana, but they knew that it was like an object or something that they were consuming. And they had no clue what the chocolate was. So it was hilarious that they would order such a thing. So obviously the parents were asking, like, why did you order this? They're like, well, I really wanted the pancakes. And the hilarious thing is, like, when you order a banana pancake, like with chocolate, there are options of pancakes that do not have these extra things that you don't want. But the kid didn't know any better. He just saw pancakes. He randomly saw pancakes there and then like picked it from the menu. It's hilarious how kids' brains work, and there's no way that I wasn't like that as well. I can guarantee you I've done some really stupid things, but I don't know. It made me smile with how wholesome the kid was, because He so innocently just saw pancakes on the menu and picked it, despite being a less complicated pancake thing. He didn't really take the time to look at the menu. He just saw the word pancake and then picked the random thing without reading it. But yeah, his parents definitely paid more money for something the kid didn't even want. What do you get if you pick an Evo that you already have? You get Elite Wild Cards because it gets inverted into Elite Wild Cards usually. So, I mean, that's what I would assume it would be. Don't do that. Obviously, pick an evolution. W story? Yeah, it was pretty funny. We're kid. Also, every single time I sat down, I was about to eat some food, the guy would bring over food to someone right next to me and he'd be like, for the king of the table, the guy. For the queen of the table, for the girl. And it was just hilarious that he just said that to every single person. So apparently there were like 30 or 40 different kings in our restaurant. It was awesome. It was like, I could not believe it. I you know, have a pretty high threshold for cringing. If you guys watch my videos, I definitely do some cringeworthy jokes. But to call every single person in the restaurant king, it was pretty funny. Or every single guy. And then, oh man. One of the other things that was also hilarious, I was sitting down and I was about to grab, we just got there, right? So we went through the menu, we ordered what we wanted, and then they came over with these coffee, I don't know, coffee things. They're called like pastry. I think this is like pastry. So obviously, me being who I am, I knew there's a high likelihood that these coffee things cost a ton of money, just because there was no price next to it. And usually when there's no price next to something and they just ask you if you want something, you should ask what price it is. We just ordered it and it ended up being like $9. $9 for a pastry. I was like, what the heck? It was a delicious pastry, by the way. Delicious, but holy, they came over to everyone's table and they asked you if you want a pastry. And if you didn't ask, you got completely scammed. And also the people right next to us, the other funny thing that happened was after they were done eating, there was a situation where the waiter came up to them and they're like, oh, do you really want some fresh jam with some whole wheat bread? This whole wheat bread was, I don't know, baked in the oven for a certain period of time. It was given a lot of love, attention to detail, and it's the best bread that you'll ever have. It's fresh. And the jam is from berries straight out of the farm. And then the dad's just like, okay, sure. I guarantee you the jam and berries and the bread were probably separate charges and probably cost around 15 to 17 bucks. So it was really funny to watch that happen. Like, because the pancakes and the waffles were reasonably priced. But all the extra auxiliary things that they added on were such scams. That was just a hilarious thing. I don't know if you guys ever go to breakfast in general. I never go out for breakfast just because it does cost a lot more money for the bang for your buck. Like, for instance, I can get like, I don't know, a nice sandwich like a banh mi and I can spend like $10 and it's fantastic. Or you can go to Chipotle and it's $10. But if you go to a breakfast place, it's very easy to spend a ton of money on like an orange juice. Freshly squeezed orange juice is like 10 bucks. Pastry, they can charge you 10 bucks for whatever reason. I don't know. I think it's funny. I think they're learning from Clash Royale. The monetization has went full circle. It's hit us in real life. You guys let me know if you've had any funny stories where a restaurant has scammed you or ripped you off. Or you've had someone else scam you or rip you off. I think the biggest ripoff I've ever had was I got a taxi. And you know how taxis like end up increasing their prices per minute? Well, this one exponentially increased the prices. Like, this is in 2015. So, like, money was definitely less inflated than it is right now. And I'm not joking. For a 20-minute ride, I think I spent $120. And I refused to tip the guy. I was like, you scammed me. I was like, he asked for a tip after. I'm like, no, you scammed me. You're terrible. Like, I was just like, that was the worst experience I think I've ever had. Was coming back from a baseball game. No, it was yeah, it was NHL. It was hockey. Yeah, the guy just completely scammed us. And it wasn't that time wasn't passing, right? We were moving and time was passing. It was just like, specifically in that high concentrated area, I think he increases his price because people are in a rush to get out and he just scams people. And that was ridiculous. I think that was the one time that in my brain that I remember getting scammed the hardest. All right, we're going to go for recruits in the back. I totally forgot. I meant to switch decks. My bad. Yeah. No, the guy was pissed at me, too. He's, like, looking at me. He's like... I was just like, there's no way. Like, it's one of those things where maybe his defense mechanism, he knew that he was scamming, so then he had to feel or, like, act like he was being scammed by me. You know that? It's like one of those things when you're younger where you know you're definitely at fault, but the sibling will just, like, be like, oh, no, he did this too. Or it's an argument where someone's clearly 100% in the wrong, but they're trying to point out something that you did wrong too, just to make it feel more even, where both people can, like, I don't know, accept fault in something. But in this situation, 100% of the blame was in this guy scamming me. Like $120 for a 20-minute ride. That's pretty funny. I'm going to school. When was free Evo being given? It's actually right here. We can go grab one real quick. One time. All right, so I already have Wizard unlocked. Wizard is never late. Okay. I don't really care about the Firecracker. Let's make sure that we don't have any of the other ones with evolution shards. All right. I don't think we have any evolution shards on this. How do we see? How do I see if I have shards on it? I don't think I do. How does it tell you if you have shards on it or not? I have no idea. All right, well, we are running a Hog Rider deck, so we kind of want to be, on this account, it's a Hog Rider deck. So we definitely want, I mean, Tesla probably makes sense. Mortar also definitely makes sense, but I think I already have that. The Knight is pretty good. But one of the newer ones, like Bomber, is one of the ones that I think you should go for generally. It's just a really, really good one. I would choose that or Wizard. On this second account, I'm choosing Wizard. The other account that I didn't already pick Wizard. Oh my gosh, we're going to get a rare one. That's huge. We'll take it. That's 200 ice spirits for us. Nice. Yeah, I would always go for the newer evolutions because they're generally not as generous with the newer ones. For the most part, you can't get like Wizard evolution or Bomber evolution. They'll give you like Knight, like Firecracker, and maybe, I don't know, Archers. Those are the typical ones they give. Of course, I rage deleted the game before the free Evo. You can always re-download the game. I want to start streaming some games and earn something from it. What is the best platform for that? I mean, generally for Clash Royale, it's not doing so well from a money perspective. And also games in general, you won't really make that much money. For instance, like I literally was unable to make money on Clash Royale for the first multiple like year or so that I started streaming. I just wasn't making much. And I was still doing college. I was still doing a ton of stuff. So if you're trying to do it off on the side, I think YouTube is where it's at. I mean, YouTube has the most explosive growth potential. TikTok has a pretty good viewer base, but you have to convert that into something that's actually worth it. Also, the chat is pretty toxic. YouTube is definitely the best platform in my opinion. That's why I spend most of my time here. That's why I just like it the most. It's by far better than any other competitors in my opinion. So yeah, I've just been vibing with YouTube. I'll definitely be creating more YouTube channels and more videos. A lot of cool things to choose to do. Click the 2 dots and choose Evo to see. Oh, yeah. Nice. You haven't changed decks? Oh, I didn't change decks again. Oops, my bad. It's fine though. We were gonna beat an elixir golem player, right? You guys like when I went against Golem. I am so sorry that I forgot to choose decks. I meant to change and choose the other deck. Do you think Tesla is better than Evo Wizard? No, it's definitely not. Evo Wizard is more splashable in a variety of different decks, whereas you can't necessarily get that outcome when you're running a Tesla that is more defensively oriented. For instance, you're not going to put a Tesla in a Mega Knight deck, but you will put an Evo Wizard in a Mega Knight or a Sparky deck, you know? And the Wizard works in defensive decks too, so it works in pretty much everything. Alright, I think we just go Recruits at the river because it's hard for him to punish that, and then he used his arrows, so I'm going to go Goblin Barrel as well. Spam the Goblin Barrel on the right side so we can take the tower there. I don't know why this guy has Golem in a like Tesla deck. This deck is awful. This is like an F tier deck. You should never play it. We're going to Princess here. He's going to go Golem into us. We're going to Dark Prince and then use our Dark Goblin. And then I think we just win the game. I don't see any way that this guy is able to do that much to us here. I mean, maybe the... Yo, dude, he's a king. He's the king of the table right now. He's Arthur. Alright, we're not doing so well, but that's okay. We just go Goblin Bro. There ain't no way he's defending all this. Oh, Evo Tesla's coming up clutch here. Somehow. Some way. I do think that Elixir Golem just does an insane amount of damage when it gets onto the tower. So there is something to be said about that. But actually, the Executioner hurting us was the way that we lost. Wow, that was crazy. All right, the Spear Goblins will actually take the entire freaking tower. I'm not joking. 2 Spear Goblins will do it. That 1 Spear Goblin's going to win me the game. That was insane. All right, cool. We won because of 3 Spear Goblins. That's awesome. Totally forgot to switch the deck. Who are your creator references when you start YouTube? Usually just Clash with Ash and Chief Pat. I mean, I talked with Clash with Ash personally, and he helped me out a lot. Like, without him, I don't think I would have done it. I don't think I would have done YouTube. I don't think I would have been successful. It would have been bad. So, huge shout out to Chief Pat and mostly Clash with Ash. Clash with Ash is just a really good guy. Will I ever try to grow a beard? No. I don't look good with it. I mean, I do have a mustache going on, but mostly because I haven't shaved yet today. We do have a fresh shirt, though. You know, we have a fresh shirt that I bought yesterday, so pretty happy with that. Did not shave, but we're not going to be cutting any of these games close either, so it's fine. Going to be Cat Good wins always here, hopefully. Notice how I just ate that Mother Witch because I knew he was going to die to the Princess and the Cannoneer. We can pop ability here because he has Cannoneer, so it's just worth it. Objectively is worth it. It might seem not worth it, but it is. Trust. All right, he's dead. GG. Read the dono already, I think? I think I did. If there's other donos, I might have missed them. Let me take a look. Oh, yeah, there were some others. There's some others. My bad. Got GC using Royal Recruits. Nice, dude. Congratulations on a 12-win grand challenge. Your content helps. Yeah, dude, that's a W. I'm really proud of you. 12 wins are not that easy, you know? They're never super, super easy. I'm going to go guards later. It's still going to dash, so it's fine. We definitely don't want to respond to that wizard. We're just going to let it die. Should get one shot now by the Cannoneer, right? Very cool. Mother Witch also loses itself to the Princess, and then we can go in for a drill. This deck is definitely a little bit more aggressive. As you can see, we don't even have a building besides the Evolved Goblin Drill, right? But if we're spamming so ferociously, it might not matter. We're going to go Wall Breakers to pull back the P.E.K.K.A here. And then we'll go Dart Goblin. We're going to lose a lot of damage here to the Dart Goblin dying to the P.E.K.K.A, but it's fine. It is what it is. As long as we don't lose the game. I think the guards might be able to save our sanity here, and we do not get completely, I don't know, descended into chaos with our opponent taking our tower on the left side and the right, so we're chilling. Not necessarily the best, but it is viable here. We knew that was going to go backwards, so we're able to go in for a Skeleton King now. Even if you do that, we should be able to get away with a log here and be completely cool. Okay. Well, we don't want to get 3 crowned. That's the thing. Is there any way to stop the 3? I think so. Yeah, we should be okay. I'm just going to pop the ability. We can get some skeletons to distract the P.E.K.K.A. That'd be huge. And it does work. Beautiful. Yo, let's go for wall breakers here. Let's be a menace to society. Make him, like, fully focus on defense instead of going for the second tower that he needs to take. He's dead. He doesn't realize how bad it is for him. Even Evo's like, that's not going to do anything, bro. You can tickle my Cannoneer, but I'm not scared. I never got a GC. It seems like I get thrashed by top 200 players always, says Lord Grimm. It happens. I mean, it's more of a numbers game, right? Like, for instance, when you go to car dealerships, you usually want to get 10% off MSRP for cars that are not in super high demand or, like, you know, around the invoice price. Sometimes people just buy at the regular price from one car salesman and you get screwed. Same thing for 12-win grand challenges. You're going to have to go through a lot of grand challenges. Hopefully not get screwed by that top 200 player that is sometimes lurking in the shadows ready to play against you. So it's more of a numbers game. Same thing with dating, for instance, as well. Like, a lot of times my friends will be like, wait, I'm not having success. I'm like, well, just wait. All it takes is one person. Like, you're totally fine. Don't stress it at all. So yeah, All it takes is one person in anything to screw you over or make it good. So don't get too stressed if you're losing because your opponents are really, really good at the game. Sometimes you can just get unlucky, just like this guy. I mean, he probably didn't want to play against a top 1,000 player like me, but that's what happened to him, you know? He lost the game in 50 seconds. When are you going to stream Can You Beat Me? I don't know yet. I'm not exactly sure when I'll be doing that. But today we're going to be doing a giveaway. So post your hashtag for your account in the pin, or sorry, not pin comment. Post it in the comment section or in the chat. And I will be giving you guys a whole bunch of giveaways for that. So that'll be fun. Is Evo Royal Giant good? It's okay. I wouldn't recommend getting it. The reason why I don't like Evo Royal Giant is if you're playing Evo Royal Giant, it has to be paired with Rage for it to be worthwhile in every situation, in my opinion. A lot of times, if you're running Evo RG, you're going to be putting yourself in a position where, sure, like, you're able to stomp and knock back ground cards, but what if your opponent has an Inferno Dragon? What if they've got Zappies? What if they've got something that's ranged, right? Your Evo RG doesn't have an extra health benefit, so it has no extra health benefit. There really isn't a guaranteed reason to be playing it. So I try to run evolutions that will give me value at all points in time. Like Evo Goblin Drill right now is going to do a ton of damage to this guy. And there's nothing he can really say or do about it. It is guaranteed to give me a good trade. I super enjoy that. We're going to lose the tower, but we're not going to get 3-crowned. And we're going to go for Evo Drill here. And then we're going to go for Evo Wall Breakers. And we're going to pull the Prince as well, so that's fun. Then, yeah, we should just win the game. Maybe we take some extra damage here and there, but not the end of the world. I tried to pop the ability. I didn't get it. Kind of lame, but it is what it is. All right, we'll go Dart Goblin, I think, because it does more damage. Yeah, let's do Dart Goblins. Do Wall Breakers with a Drill. Or the tower. It's going to be hard for him to stop this. I think the Wall Breaker does connect if he does an arrows, and he does. Smart player. We could log to finish off the Phoenix Egg, and I think that's the necessary precaution that we have to use. We're going to go guards. Go Wall Breakers again. They should die, but maybe they get a hit. Force and arrows would be huge. Oh, it's going to get a connection. That's big. That's big damage. The damage, as the French say. Oui, oui. Enchanté. Alright, we're just going to drop our drill and win the game. So that's our strategy here. Nice. Yeah, as you can see, I used the Evo Wall Breakers on defense. It was a heads-up play, as Andrew Guy would say. And the Evo Wall Breakers do pull everything back. They have a lot of health, and they also do death damage, I think. So, pretty easy victory. We'll jump to the next one. Been waiting for the whole evening for Can You Beat Me? Well, it's not Can You Beat Me. It's going to be a giveaway. So, I'm just going to straight up give away 15 Pass Royale, Diamond Pass Royales. So, it's even better than Can You Beat Me. It's even better than Can You Beat Me. Because usually I don't give away diamond passes, and usually it's not 15 people. Sometimes it's like 7 or 8 people beating me, but yeah, this is a chance for everyone. You don't even have to be better than me at the game. You can just straight up get it. I give it away for free. A lot of monies. Also, I might be giving away emotes too. I don't know if you guys want emotes, but I'm down to give away emotes. I think there's a section where I can give away emotes to you guys as well. So if you don't get diamond pass, you might get an emote. I think I have 50 of those to give away. I'll take a look. I'll take a check on that. I don't know 100%, but yeah, I could give a lot of emotes away for you guys too. Exclusive emotes. That'll be pretty fun. Anyway, this deck is pretty brainless. As you can see, the Dart Goblins and Princesses force out a lot of our opponent's spells, so easy to get value. It's nice to have a core of Dart Goblin Princess. You just don't see that at higher levels of play, but this top ladder player has been playing it, and it's been really, really successful. I think this guy was the highest ranked deck with the Dart Goblins that we're going to be using today. Alright, nice. We already take another tower. So easy out here. No mediocre. Emotes would be awesome? Yeah, 100%. I'm down. I'm all the way down. Oh, I just misclicked. Oops. I went to read the chat and then I like frolicked back and forth and then ended up misclicking super hard. My bad. Can you rate my deck using Cannoneer, Evo, Gob Drill, Bomber, Ice Spirit, Princess, Wall Breakers, Mighty Miner, Dart Goblin? I mean, the main thing with that, I think it works. I like Evo Bomber a lot. Log, Ice Spirit, Wall Breakers. I think Mighty Miner just feels a little bit of a weak of a card right now. I don't know about you guys, but I think Mighty Miner deserves a bit of a health buff. I might be crazy for saying this. You guys can flame me for it and say I'm stupid. But I truly believe that, I don't know, it doesn't do as well as it should. Also, I love how Evo Drill does death damage. And then, or not death damage, it does spawn in damage. So it kills the skeleton's evolution. Our opponent got no value with the skeleton's evolution, which is kind of insane. You'd expect that to do something, but did. Also, really bad tornado when the magic archer was facing in the other direction. A very easy victory. Should be a clean 2-0 tower game for us. Maybe I can hit a log for the one time. Oh, let's go. Wait, it's going to be a 3-0, guys. Yo, I didn't even realize Mother Witch paired with Skeleton King is insane. Mother Witch Skeleton King goes off. Yo, and now this guy is powered off. That's huge. Mother Witch Piggies just tanked for the skeletons forever. Insane. All right, we're going to try to complete 2 grand challenges, or 2 classic challenges today. They work? Yeah, no, it's a pretty easy win. Gonna keep going. We can go drill with wall breakers. It's probably our best play. 2 evolutions spammed is always a good thing, especially if the goblins can get on the tower or the wall breakers do. Either way, it's fine for me. He doesn't get a piggy hitting. Oh, he does. Wow, I didn't think he would. I thought it wouldn't for sure. Anyway. How hard is it for you for a classic challenge compared to a grand one? It's really dependent on who you play. I think I said this before. It's really dependent on who you match into, not necessarily like the challenges themselves. I can typically get a 12-1 in classics and grand challenges. I don't know. Just like it matters if you play into someone that's really a tryhard or not. Let's go, let's go. But these decks are super tryhard. These are some of the highest ranked decks in Clash Royale with Dart Goblin right now. So I just want to have fun playing them with you guys. I think we probably just want to go other side since he has Princess Tower. It's not like he can hurt these wall breakers without spending elixir. He has to spend elixir. All right, we're going to do this because he's going to eat it. And then I think we can go... Okay, we're not going to do much. Maybe double range cards from a distance. And then go for guards on top of the Sparky. Yeah, I think that's our best play. Guards on the Sparky. Log on top of the Spear Goblins they're about to pop. Very nice. We hurt the Piggy too, but it's not that big of a deal for him. The Piggy power that's coming through is annoying. It is so good for him. Alright, at least the Mega Minion doesn't do much damage. And we have Evolve Wall Breakers now, so that's a big dub. Let's Princess here so we can kill that. A little bit quicker. Kind of important to prioritize our defense here, I think. And then we can go dual lane pressure, because this Princess is bound to die. There's no way this thing's going to survive. Yeah, if he goes Knight like that, it's a bit of elixir that he doesn't want to be spending. Alright, so we're going to go drill. We do this. Mother Witch for pig value. And eat some damage here. Alright, let's go guard. Screw it. Let's Princess. Let's sack the tower. And then try to take an extra one. Ideally, that's our game plan. Strategy's a little bit more aggressive on my end, but that's how we wanted to play. I don't know if this is a smart play or not. I think it probably is, as long as we can log this Sparky. That's not going to explode, right? Oh, that's really unfortunate. I did not play that well, did I? Oof. Oops. Oops, there it is. All right, we're a Princess. He does have arrows, so it is a bit obnoxious. With arrows and Mother Witch, when you're running into a bait deck, you definitely are a bit more of a diabolical lad. A little bit more of a diabolical lad, for sure. All right, what can we do here? Log. Probably just drop our guards on the left, maybe. I think that's probably our best play. Yeah, we're definitely doing that. I'm gonna arrows this and rage it. Yeah, I lost. That mini peg just does way too much, man, with the Mega Minion. I was hoping we could get better counter push play, but kind of unlikely at this point. We'll see. And you get a Skeleton King down too. And then wall breakers. If this wins, it'd be insane, guys. It'd be actually stupid. There's no way. There's no shot this should ever work. I mean, we are swarming with skeletons. There's a chance. I have a small chance, but there is a chance, you know? You feel me, my guys? We're going in for the win. If we get wall breakers that are evolved on his tower, he loses. So, kind of what I'm going for here. I think we got him. Yo! The unbelievable was achievable. Wow. So I guess if you just spam hard enough and they can't afford a Goblin Giant or a Sparky, this deck is so annoying. I love it. I really like it. That's insane. W win? Yeah, that was a W win. If I slowed down and I didn't spam, I would have lost because he would have been able to go Goblin Giant in the pocket and I would have lost the game. So the fact that I kept up the pressure with Goblin Giant not being able to get dropped because I was constantly making him drop extra elixir was funny. Good deck, of course. Love you, Jakey. Thoughts on Minor Poison right now? I'd say Minor Poison is probably not the strongest in the game or anything like that. Most of the time when I see Minor Poison played, it's typically played with Wall Breakers or Magic Archer, or like, it's better with Goblin Drill, right? Goblin Drill just does more damage. Also, if you didn't know, Poison does less damage to towers now than the Fireball because it got nerfed recently. Not everyone keeps up with the updates or up with the times in Clash. So if you're unaware, it might feel super awkward or weird to y'all. But yeah, Poison does do way, way, way less damage than a Fireball to the tower. So not way, way, way less, but it's like weird because the rules are reversed. You would typically always run Poison because it's not that it's immediate or anything, but you really appreciated the fact that you could get value from the Poison since you would do more damage to the tower over time. And now Fireball does it immediately, and it also does, you know, more damage. It's weird because I would assume that you would want a card that deals damage over time to have more damage overall. It would make sense, right? I put more of a priority on immediate damage because I'm able to break through buildings. The card is just more versatile. The fact that Fireball is straight up a better Poison in most situations, unless you're playing against Graveyard or against a bait deck that you need area denial, Fireball is just better. So yeah, people have stopped playing it. Also, this is a pretty bad decision for him to go in for anything on that wall breaker. He was going to die anyway. He messed that one up. I also messed up here too. Did hit the shield, but you guys have to shield your eyes from how horrible that was as a decision for me. Yeah, I'm not playing this very well, am I? I mean, there is a princess on the field, so there is something for us, but man, this has been bad. This has been really rough. One of those situations where you're making a whole bunch of misplays and you're down so much elixir and you're just looking at yourself and you're like, why am I so stupid? Fine though. I think we just pop ability again if we can. As dumb as it sounds, it seems like a decent decision. Okay, we didn't get it. Or we were going to get arrowed anyway. Alright, cool. Glad I didn't mess that up too hard. We go Dart Goblin here. We do pull the Goblin Giant. It's not a horrendous decision to drop a drill on defense when you have Cannoneer. Because the Cannoneer puts in so much work. If you can just distract the Goblin Giant for an incremental amount of time, you're probably going to get value. This is a bad log. I thought he was going to drop another spell. Really thought he was going to go for another spell, but he just didn't. Interestingly enough. This drill will not get in front of the Dart Goblin. Never mind. He wanted it to work out for us. I cannot believe he did that. I cannot believe he did that. That's insane. For real. Horrendous decision making from our opponent. Take it. Generally go opposite lane so that he has to go and counter push in the side that he doesn't want to, even though it's like an incremental difference in damage. Way better for us. Princess plus Dart Goblin really will shatter this Goblin Giant quick. You can also go Princess and then log. Yeah, GG. Very nice. Did I choose Evo Wizard for the free Evo? Is it good? Yeah, I think it's really good. I think it works in almost every deck. I would personally prefer to pick Wizard if I didn't have it. Super good card. Wizard Evolution, that is, not the regular Wizard. I mean, regular Wizard survives Poison now, so they did buff it because they were like, hey, we gotta adjust the evolution. It's a little bit too broken. We got a clean 12-0. Can we not lose a single game right now? I'm feeling good right now. All right, guys, we're focused. We're dialed in. Isn't Wizard gonna get nerfed? It already did get nerfed. Probably not gonna nerf it again, man. I doubt they would nerf it again. I mean, maybe they do. Maybe it's just such a strong card that they have to nerf the death damage or the field, but they don't want to make evolutions weak. I'm sure you guys have noticed how many times Tesla got a nerf, but they refuse to nerf it to the point that it doesn't like perform as the best evolution or one of the better evolutions for control decks. It's such a hard card to play into. Alright, we're gonna log this executioner so it doesn't get the hit immediately. I think it might hit my tower. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I should have dropped a Skeleton King. I had the ability to. I just decided not to. Because that would have kept our Dart Goblin alive, given us counter push, and denied the damage. But it's fine. I'll eat damage on both sides to compensate for my inadequacy. When you're stupid, you gotta be stupid in all directions, guys. That's what we learned here. Also, the wall breakers are gonna force out cannon, which is huge. I hate how that hit my tower. Okay, so we want to get the 12-0. Like, let's get it. Let's get it. We go Skeleton King back. We want to keep this elixir low, so we're gonna go for drill. This is a little bit aggressive. I think it's fine though. There's no synergy here. Like the Skeleton King is behind the drill, which feels kind of weird. I'm probably force a NATO. No NATO? What the? Alright, we're gonna pop ability here because we want to just have our Dart Goblin go hard on all of his units. Dart Goblin will die. Should have logged. Doesn't matter though. We're trading relatively well, and we're gonna go get him to drop something directly into this while we wall break his other side, because he always puts precedence on the card that he sees first. And we get a cannon, huge. Other side. I hate how that did damage. Crazy. All right, let's do this. It'll be really good. I think we're able to kill the executioner too. Wall breakers. Nice. Look at that play, guys. That was insane. That was some good gameplay on our eyes. There's a heads-up play. Rich Layton and our good friend Andrew Guy would say. Alright, we need to not fumble. Okay, that was not good for us. Oh, it got a little bit worse for us, guys. No, dude. Why we get matched in the graveyard freeze? Oh, man. I could have played this better. We have Mother Witch and Dart Goblin. But, of course, if they keep you at a low amount of elixir and then they BM you, this is the proper Clash Royale experience. We wouldn't have a proper Clash Royale experience if we didn't get beaten at 11 wins. Fine. We'll get the 12. I do think that's pretty funny, though. Unfortunate? Yeah. It is unfortunate that this guy played so freaking safe the entire game with a ton of splash damage and then froze me last second. But that is typically what graveyard freeze players do. When you've got Cannoneer, it is very difficult to defend because your Cannoneer fires so slowly. So you have to do more damage in single elixir, and I wasn't doing that. I didn't expect the graveyard. I expected a balloon or something. I don't know why. I should have anticipated graveyard, I guess. Okay, this is an amazing matchup for us. We've got Skeleton King. We have pretty much everything we would ever want. Very nice. There's no doubt he arrows as me, but I'm okay with that. In fact, I expect it. Plus, we get a pig. Piggy, piggy, piggy. Wall breakers. I was actually contemplating going for a drill there, and I don't know why I didn't. Not like it matters, though. Drill on the right side with the Skeleton King. The Skeleton Dragons won't be that big of a problem for me. I think I can eat some of the damage if I want to. I pop the ability here because I want to force out extra elixir and finish off the Fisherman ideally. This is huge. I think we already are in an extravagantly awesome position. If my Princess and the Skeleton Dragons get shot by that, then they will get one shot by the Cannoneer and deal only one hit. Alright, we can go guards here so then the mortar misses and doesn't target the Princess. We can go wall breakers and have the exact same outcome happen, hopefully. I just never want the mortar to hit anything of value. There's no way! Oh, okay, yeah, there was no way. There was no way. If that splashed onto the mortar and hit the Mother Witch too, that would have been crazy clutch. Oh, dude, I tried to keep that princess alive for forever. I don't know if you guys saw, but the Princess Protection Program was fully in effect until it wasn't. Vivek, thank you so much for subscribing, bro. Appreciate you being here, brother. Glad to have you part of the community. Of course, if you guys are just coming here, know that we are doing a giveaway. You only have to just go and post your name of your account, your hashtag, and that's it. That's the only thing I require you guys to do. And we're giving back to the community 15 Diamond Pass Royales. Quite a bit. I think the Fisherman is actually just inting. It's doing nothing this entire game. Funny. Pop the ability. Because we want to be able to deal some extra damage with the princess, ideally on top of the mortar. That would be a pretty important interaction for me. We can log this with the princess. I think we're fine. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I think it was a really easy cleanup. It was looking sketch for a slight second, but it wasn't that bad. All right, let's be an idiot and try to take the other tower, because why not? Why not flex on him a little bit and be like, dude, I can take whatever tower I want. I'm that guy. I am that guy. I am that guy. Oh, that's so, that is utter dominance. That is what we have to do when we lose a game against a graveyard freeze player that BMs us. We're not going for the 1-0 victory that was guaranteed on the right side. We're taking 2 towers, putting this guy in his place. We put our names in. No, all you need to do right here for the giveaway is the name that's underneath your name. So the hashtag that's underneath your name. And then that's all. So it's in between your clan name and your actual name on your profile. Click on your profile. That's it. You can copy your tag too. You can press it and copy it, which is a pro play. I don't think you guys knew that because, I don't know, I didn't know that. Let's go for another one. Let's go for another one. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the gameplay and the decks. Very fun for us. It's going to be fun for you guys too. All right, we're going to be playing a faster cycle deck. This one is crazy quick. Also, for the most time, I see it with this. I see it with Dagger Duchess, so that's what I'm going to be playing with. Absurdly aggro. It's absurdly aggro. You just spam as aggressively as you possibly can, and then watch your opponents crumble. The fun deck. This is definitely the biggest brain rot deck that you'll ever see in Clash, though, just because you just spam. And then you try to draw out elixir from your opponent like that. That will die to the Dagger Duchess plus Dart Goblin and give him no value. Like, it might do 1 hit, if that. Alright, it does do 1 hit, unfortunately. But old Dagger Duchess would give it 0 damage. Dart Goblin locks tower, giving us more damage than Lumberjack. We can then Princess. We guarantee that his Valkyrie's dead. I actually did not need to Princess that. The Dagger Duchess would have cleaned it up. We can go Ice Spirit here with the Goblin Barrel. We're trying to keep him a super low amount of elixir right now. We can't go in for Goblin Gang because we don't want to be fighting too precariously placed. We're going to be fighting near our side a little bit. Wall Breakers here. In case he goes in for a zap or something. I thought he would and he didn't, which was interesting. It didn't really make that much sense. Personally, I would have went in for a zap or something along those lines there. Or a rage, depending on my deck. Let's go Dart Goblin counter with a Tesla, which is smart because the Dart Goblin has to like walk up into it. I could Princess. I could also go Goblin Barrel. Goblin Barrel is definitely a better decision because you're going to get to the evolution a bit quicker. Dropping in front of the tower still forces out spell. I can go for a Valkyrie, which is better on defense. I can go Goblin Gang at the river. I can Princess. Just want to drop our elixir pretty aggressively here because, again, you're going to get good trades. I wonder if we can full counter with a Ice Spirit. I think so. Might be wrong. Okay, that's not great. Really bad for us, actually. I don't know why I didn't see that coming, but that hurt a lot. That hurt a lot, man. I mean, there is a Tesla and a Bandit in this deck, so I don't know how I was expecting not a balloon deck, but I was not expecting a balloon deck. Man, I might lose the first game of this classic. That would be so bad. That would be brutal. There's no way. There's no way I lose the Dr. Bo. I can't lose the Dr. Bo here, guys. He's too talented. He's too talented with it. What am I supposed to say? Oh my goodness, bro. Dr. Bo is not a bro. Alright. He's got the remedy. He's got the cure for us. It's called a Prince Valkyrie spam deck. He's like balloon to the moon. That's a strat, I swear. He swears by it. If you guys don't swear by it, you're not living life correctly. Where are the arrows? Okay, there they are. Oh, there they are. Oh, there it is. Alright, I think we still beat him, but like, Dr. Bo, you are not a bro, for real. Oh my gosh, maybe we don't beat him. Maybe Dr. Bo is too much of a bro. Maybe he's too much of a bro. If you guys don't know, you have to do this. You have to like kite units in the middle or you're just so screwed. Oh my gosh, it's pulling my stuff. Bro, chill. Of course, why wouldn't you? Arrows is annoying. I might be dead. Mom, help! I'm scared. Alright, we have to lock onto the balloon first or we're dead, actually. At least the Valkyrie has more HP. I mean, it's going to hit the tower with the NATO damage, but not enough, right? Dart Goblin needs a hit. All right, thankfully we won that game. I cannot believe this guy miraculously invented a remedy of going in for a balloon to recover from a situation that he shouldn't have. He cured the ailment that is this bait deck. Like, shall not spread bait everywhere, Jake. Speaking Dr. Bo. Too close for comfort? Yeah, no, dude. I had a little bit of stress. My stress levels were elevated. A little bit unfortunate. My cortisol levels were rising. How do you stay positive all the time? I try to stay positive because the way I like to see things, man, I think this really does go into every attribute of your life. Like, people take things way too freaking seriously. For instance, when I play pickleball, sometimes there's people, because I play pretty well, right? I'm in the expert or advanced category. Sometimes there are people that actually get upset and pick up pickleball when someone makes one mistake. Those people I hate playing with, whether I'm playing against them or with them. They just kind of ruin the experience for everyone. If your partner misses a ball and like you scream or like, oh, come on, or do something like that, you're just not a good person. I dislike you as a person. Don't be that type of person yourself, you know? Don't be the worst possible partner for yourself in a video game because it's going to detract the fun for you. And also, you're going to perform worse. If you are tilted and upset, you might not feel like you're going to be playing worse, but you will be playing worse than you could possibly be playing. Because maybe you're not playing badly or you're not playing poorly, but because you're so good at the game, you might not really notice that you're not playing at your level. That happens for pro players all the time. Like for me, because I was very good at Clash Royale, I didn't really notice that much of a steep difference when I was at the top, when I was a pro player, when I was constantly in top 20 in the world. I was like, it doesn't matter if I'm tilted. That's just like, I don't know, like misinformation. It doesn't really matter. Like, it just doesn't impact for performance. But it really does. It's impacted my performance in pretty much everything in life. So I was like, you know what? Especially like when I was super sick, I wanted to feel better and get better. And when I was negatively thinking like, oh man, I'm probably not going to get better anytime soon. It took forever for me to get better, but I was like, you know what? Try to be a bit more positive. I'm going to go and get some more exercise. I'm going to eat better food and then start feeling better a lot faster. So just putting yourself in a position to have more fun or, you know, get better outcomes in life is really, really important. So I focused on putting myself in a position where I am happier, where I'm doing things I enjoy more often. For instance, that's why I'm not doing investment banking right now. And I'm doing, you know, Clash Royale YouTube videos because I freaking love this and it makes me happy every day. You've got to adopt healthy habits to live a while and enjoy life to your fullest. Luckily, I'm in a position where maybe I'm not making as much money, but I am really enjoying it. So, yeah, you gotta do things that you like. Been watching you since 60K subs. Nice to see you getting to 1 million. I don't think we're getting 1 million anytime soon. I do have to pivot and do more things. If you guys haven't noticed, the Clash Royale trajectory for videos growth is like really slow. I think we've been hitting 100,000. I've been pretty happy with that on every video. But for us to grow and become bigger and better, I do have to vary up the content that I'm delivering for you guys. So I'm going to be adding some, not video essays, but some pretty cool, unique, different types of videos that you guys haven't seen before that I think will do really well. Like, I personally enjoy watching them, so if you guys enjoy them as well. I'm also going to be considering doing some Brawl Stars stuff on my second channel, messing around with that. I did have a bit of an unfortunate situation with a couple of my newer editors that I was training. One of them got super sick. One of them ended up going to, yeah, just having some personal things go on in their lives that are kind of uncontrollable. I can't really leak like information like that, but basically, suffice to say, one of them got sick and then another one had some personal things happen. So yeah, the people that I was training for Brawl Stars and other content, it just, you know, just didn't work out. So I need to go and train more people or talk to my existing editors to see if they want to create Brawl Stars stuff or some other stuff. So I'm excited to see if those videos turn out to be good, but yeah, just know that there's a lot more content coming for you guys. Let's go, let's go. We go for a Valkyrie here as well. Might not activate King Tower, but it's all good if it doesn't. Yeah, it does not. Should have been lower. Does commenting multiple times increase your chances of the giveaway? I mean, I probably shouldn't say this, but yes, because then I'm like, you know, using a random thing to pick out the comments. So like, yeah, probably more likely than not. For the comment section, it won't. But for the live stream chat, yes, the live stream chat, it will definitely increase the likelihood of you getting picked for the giveaway. But for the comment section, comment just once. It doesn't matter. Commenting just once will matter. Will give the exact same benefit. It'll yield the exact same benefit. But for the live stream, commenting more will. It's bad, but that's just how it is. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say, oh, it doesn't, because I could do that, and then my chat would be less spammy, and that'd be better. But I don't really. I don't know. I just don't like lying, so I'm not gonna do that to you guys. All right. But yeah, please don't spam that much in the chat. Like, try to control yourself, even though it does give a bit of a benefit. Like, let's not turn the entire chat into spam. Please. No, don't spam. Please don't spam, guys. Like, legitimately, like, I don't want to see spam in the chat. You know the sad thing is the comment section thing. It would probably detect you guys spamming multiple things, and then it would turn your message into spam, and then it wouldn't publish the comments. So if you do multiple comments on the YouTube channel, it will probably detect you as a spammer, and it won't post it. So I think that'd be pretty funny. Oh my gosh, Vivek, thank you so much for the hefty dono, my guy. Oh man, I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna read that right after this game. It seems like a really nice and long message. So I want to give it the proper attention and detail that it deserves. Thank you, my guy. All right, so we're gonna go goblins here. I wonder if these goblins can be a bit tricky and treacherous waters for our opponent right now. Him dropping that aggressive log is bad because now he has to deal with double whammy of goblins. Wham, bam, hybrid spam. Yeah, we should win off that. I think the Spirit Goblin's got him. Yep. Goblin Gang is so goated. Vivek says, hey, Tag, just want to say I love your videos, man. I've been following since... Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jake, KK, Tag. It was Jake, AKA, but I never said AKA correctly. Everyone was just like, Jake, JK, like just joking, Tag. I don't know. I just want to say I watch your videos daily. Please keep up the good content as always. God bless you. Thank you, man. That's so sweet for someone to be like, I have watched your videos since then, and then like giving us evidence and being like, hey, remember your beach pillow? You remember Jake, aka Tag, said incorrectly every time? Do you remember your microphone that made my ears bleed? There's so many different things you could say, but thank you. What happens if I put it multiple times? If you put it multiple times in the comment section, it'll probably detect you as a spammer. So yeah, it won't work. Change level 15. I concur. You know, respect to B-Rad for not leveling up a single card still. That's insane. It's so funny. It's really, really cool, though. All right, so we're going to use our Dart Goblin here as well. We might be able to get away with an Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel. Generally, Ice Spirit Goblin Barrel is our best play because, yeah, it's nice because our opponent has to log that or drop a small spell. And Ice Spirit tanks for the tower. And it also does relatively well in a position where the opponent has to drop something on one elixir, right? If you have to stop a one elixir from locking onto the tower and then it gets frozen, then it can't kill the goblins, like you probably want to drop something else as well. Broke Guy for $20. Thank you, man. Donating even when you're broke, the homie. Says, been watching you sometime, literally got all your vids and streams. Any advice to get over a breakup? Yeah, man, breakups happen. They're like the number one thing I've experienced from breakups. I don't know if this happens for everyone, but usually they super suck in the moment, but when you have like the overarching thing that you should look at moving forward, you will have information on what you like and what you don't like in relationships. If you've been broken up with, it's way harder than getting, you know, breaking up with the other person, because usually the person that breaks up with you will end up, speaking from experience, I've been broken up with and broken up with people. Generally, the person that is breaking up in the moment has made the decision, they've processed it, and they're ready to break up. The person that isn't, like, you know, hasn't really thought about it is definitely more difficult. So if you're in that camp, just know that it takes a little bit of time, and as dumb as it is, time heals all wounds from that perspective. Like, heartbreak and sadness from that perspective is temporary, but you learned a lot. Like, you had interactions with your girlfriend or significant other, and you were able to realize, like, I like this about them. This is something I want to search for in the future. I'll just use my example. First relationship that I had, phenomenal person, great girl. I was attracted to her. Everything was working out. She was really smart. But then I realized, oh my gosh, we have such diverging like compatibility and the activities that we're doing. And if we never want to spend time together because we both want to do different things, we wanted to study all the time and do like more intellectual things that were not necessarily playing video games, and she hated video games, and that was like a core component of what I wanted in life. Like I wanted to pursue YouTube and make it the best possible content I could, and she just like, yeah, I don't like that. I'm like, okay, understandable. That's totally fine. And you know, there's things that you learn from other relationships. Like I learned that I really wanted to be with someone active, where I was like, hey, I can't be with someone that legitimately does not want to exercise ever. Not only I think that that will be bad for them later on in life, if I'm like marrying them or if I'm in like a more serious relationship, I want the person to actually take care of their body and then like, you know, want to be fit. Maybe it's not a problem earlier on, but it will be a problem later. Like those are the things that I looked for, and I was like, wow, I learned that. So just realize it's stepping stones in the right direction, and you are not going to waste your time in a relationship. Like the relationship that ended, it's not a waste of time. Like so many people are like, the relationship was a waste of time. It's brutal. Like you got to stop thinking that it's a waste of time, and then try to dive into hobbies or habits that are going to make you happy, because like obviously after a breakup, you're going to not be very happy. Do things that you enjoy. For instance, I think I ended up I went to Homegrown, which was like a sandwich shop close by. A little bit more expensive than what I would typically buy for food. Usually I just go to Costco and make my own food. But for the week I broke up, I just ended up getting Homegrown every single day for a week. And it made me a lot happier. I played pickleball with my friends. I played tennis. I did things that were out of the ordinary for me, that I spent a lot more time doing that than I typically would, because I deserved it, because, you know, you're trying to get over something. You're trying to get back to where you need to be. A lot of times people just push down their emotions and they're like, oh, like you know, it's not that bad or whatever. Yeah, you know, you're going to be processing things. So you got to do things that will make you happier in those moments. So yeah, anyone that's like, you're not allowed to feel your emotions, you're not allowed to be upset, that's definitely wrong. But just realize, like, deep down, like, there's a lot of things that you should be happy for, even if the relationship doesn't work out. Same thing with friendships too. I view like a lot of interactions that I have with people in general is never wasted time. Even if my friendships don't last, or maybe I see someone for like a week or two, or I make a friend that moves to New York. This happens super often. I'll make friends that are living in Seattle, and then they move to New York for the dating scene or for something else there. And then I'm like, oh, it's a fine. You know, like if my friends leave and I spent time getting to know them, it's not a waste of my time. I got to learn a lot of different perspectives that they have on life. Maybe I was able to learn how to create some different food dish. Maybe they taught me something else about life that I never really considered. So yeah, just look at it from that perspective. A lot of times, your time isn't necessarily wasted, and you know, you learned a lot more. Also, this is another thing that is kind of cope, but it's pretty real as well, is whenever you go through hardship in life, it's kind of like mental training for the next hardship that will happen. I'm not going to lie to you. There's going to be bad moments in life for everyone. Like there's ups and downs. If you have bad things happen for you, for instance, I was sick for I think 3-4 years. One of the worst things in my life, but it gave me appreciation for my health, and it made me like take care of myself a lot more, get better sleep, work out more, exercise, eat really healthily. Like I do that now, and I wasn't before because I had health issues. So I don't know, you can learn a lot and get stronger mentally, or improve certain aspects of your life because of hardships teaching you certain things. Or maybe like you don't have that much time because you have to support your family, or you are doing a whole bunch of things like working overtime because you have to support people in your life. Because of that, maybe you have gotten better work ethic. So when you do eventually get out of that troubling time, and when you eventually rise up out of that bad spot, you will have this work ethic with you for the rest of your life. And that will be something that no one else can achieve. You can't buy that work ethic. You can't buy that determination. You can't buy that life lesson. Those are invaluable experiences that, you know, you gained. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying things that make sense to me, but this is very much my thought process for a lot of things. He's going to arrows this. I'm going to wait with my Ice Spirit. All right, now we're going to go for Goblin Barrel, and then we're going to go for our Valkyrie. And we should win the game with this Valkyrie getting hit. Yeah, I think the Valkyrie does get hit. Nice. GG. Awesome. Apparently Tag randomly giving away 15 diamond passes for the people in the comment section. Yeah, it's not really random. It's Supercell giving them to me, and then I'm giving them away to you guys. But instead of giving it away to like moderators, you know, friends, whatever, I'm just giving it away to the community. So I think that's the most fair thing to do. So that's what I'm doing. Appreciate you, man. I've been through it recently, and hearing your perspective actually helps a lot. Yeah, man, you're gonna go through it in life, but trust me, like, it will get better over time, and you're going to be a mentally stronger person, too. I think I've said this a billion times. I'll say it again. But each time you go through hardship, like, you know how your body gets stronger when you're working out and you're lifting weights? Muscles break down, and they become stronger, right? You're also mentally going to break down a little bit. You're going to have tough moments. But when you rebuild, you will be stronger as a person, too. You know, you're training or doing mental push-ups each time that you have difficulties that arise in life that you have to conquer and get better at. There's so many times that I've screwed up, and I like learn a lot from it. So at least that's the mentality that I try to have in life now, because everything else, it doesn't really help me, you know, whether it's copium or not. This is the mentality that's helped me improve or be happier in life when bad things happen. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess for the insurance thing, like, I had, some weird roundabout thing with insurance where, oh man, I think a multimillionaire from Facebook, a head executive, like hit me, like a couple years ago, and I didn't really pursue the insurance claim on their end. I more so pursued it on my end, and my insurance like lost the arbitration, because I think they just didn't know what they were doing, or like they're like a smaller insurance that was not very competent. So, for my insurance, when they did a background check on me for Progressive, they actually had me as at fault at the accident, even though I wasn't. So I was like freaking out, because I was like, wait, everywhere else, like the records and everything, it has me not at fault. But for whatever reason, Progressive's background check has me at fault. But I learned from that like really bad experience that you got to, if there's things that happen where the insurance company like is asking you to respond or whatever, even if it's a high-end executive that's making like $5 million a year, you should probably, you know, be a little bit more aggressive about it. I didn't want to, because, you know, at the time it was kind of a bad position for me to do that, because we had already like won. We had already like shown that I wasn't at fault in the, I don't know, whatever we were talking to on my specific insurance, but because his insurance over, like, I don't know. There's some weird thing with his insurance. Basically, I wasn't aggressive as he was, and I didn't spend as much money on insurance as he did. So I kind of got finessed on that. So I learned, like, even if someone is like rich and scary or whatever, you kind of have to do the things that you would typically do, even if they are intimidating. I don't know. That was one thing that I learned. It was really, really weird and painful, but yeah, it is what it is. I just got broken up with last month after 2.5-year relationships, D Raven. You know, a lot of times relationships do end after like the 2-year mark. Also, you know, after everyone was like locked in and living together for a long period of time, after that time period ended and everyone started going out in the real world again, people realized that they weren't necessarily that compatible. A lot of people stuck with each other because, you know, you didn't have any, you couldn't find other people because everyone was locked in, right? You weren't really allowed to leave. Yeah, so that was one of the things that I found to be interesting. A lot of people were in relationships that weren't really, that didn't really make the most sense. Hopefully that, I don't know, you're not alone there. You're not alone there. A lot of people had those things happen. All right, we're going to Ice Spirit here to activate King Tower. Generally, I don't go Ice Spirit first. The reason why I never go Ice Spirit first is because it has a stun, so it's harder to time. If the Ice Spirit stuns the Mega Knight and then you drop your Dart Goblin afterward, you don't really know when the Ice Spirit's going to happen, like when it's going to unstun the Mega Knight. I'd rather just sack the Dart Goblin first, because then the Mega Knight just jumps immediately after instead of having that stun from the Ice Spirit. So, yeah, I always sack the Dart Goblin there. Activating King Tower against Mega Knight is one of the best ways to win. I don't know how this giveaway will work at all. Yeah, moderators, you don't have to worry about it. I'm doing the giveaway. You guys don't have to stress about it. I'm literally just going to go on my laptop when I'm at Pickleball, and I'm just going to pick out the people randomly using an app, and then, yeah, we're just going to be fine. Let's go, let's go. Been with my girlfriend for almost 5 years, and this past week I've been considering entering it. It's so hard. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the specifics in your relationship. Sometimes those things happen, you know? Sometimes there's really hard moments and people bounce back from it. Totally depends. Totally depends on the situation. Also, I've seen people like want to end the relationship and then continue it for forever, and then it's like really sad when it inevitably ends. So, totally dependent on your situation, man. But regardless, I wish you the best of luck, man. Hopefully you guys can figure it out. Thanks for the quick response. Still watching your videos. You think minor poison control decks are still playable or not? I don't think minor poison's that good. You should be running drill. You should almost always be running drill. Drill is just better. Unless you're running minor with like a cannon court and bait deck, then it works. But I really wouldn't run Mega Knight with minor poison. I'd run it with drill as well. Like, I don't really know. I don't know what I would run with minor poison. I think minor poison is just weak right now, unfortunately. Unless you're running it with auxiliary cards, like maybe you're playing, I don't know, like a mortar deck. It really has to have other bait components. I mean, maybe minor with this, but it just wouldn't have poison, right? It would never have poison. Wow, we played that pretty well, didn't we? Oh yeah. We isolated the prince, so that was the only thing we had to worry about, and then we cleaned up everything else. He didn't even take a tower. That was so dominant. Holy. Golly, my guy. You got finessed. This is not going to take a single tower. I'm not going to respond. We're chilling. Easy. You think Clash Royale will stop Goblin? Maybe they'll stop their Goblin Parade eventually, man. I feel like they have to, right? So they created this game mode, right? The Goblin Queen's Journey. And they created the entirety of their card decisions and their theme based off of that. They're definitely going to have a skeleton one too, man. I feel like maybe this wasn't successful. Maybe the update wasn't successful. Genuinely, I think this is their worst performing update that they've ever had, which is weird, right? It's wild because I think the Goblin game mode was fun. Like for an entire month, it was fun for me. You guys can come at me with gloves on and fight me, but you know, it is what it is. I'm down. I'm down to fight you on that. I like the Goblin game mode, and I didn't like it after a month because there's no real new content. For them, what I told them is, hey, if you're adding new content, try to have that new content playable for an extended period of time. Like, why would you ever add a new update that's only playable for a month? Like, that's it. You spend like a month on the update, and then some people won't like it or whatever, but it doesn't matter because your idea is not viable for an extended period of time. Like, it's just a weird concept for me to be thinking about something that is not playable forever. It's a finite amount of content for them. So yeah, I was like, add a new game mode, add a new thing, add a new ladder. That would be fun, right? But this is not something that people are going to play on their free time afterward, right? There's no ranking. There's nothing else. There's nothing else at the top. I would have played it if there was a ranking system, actually, at the end. It'd be kind of fun. So there wasn't really that much depth that went into it. I think it was way more casual. All right, let's read it. I've had this girlfriend for 6 months, and I tried breaking up, and she begged for another chance to fix things. It's been 3 weeks, and things aren't improving, so I think I'm going to end this time. Yeah, 100%. If things aren't improving, like, sometimes people, like, the thing is, you can't even blame them. They're trying to do their best in their situation. A lot of times, people just can't change. It's really difficult for people to change, even if they really want to. Sometimes it's pretty much impossible to change. For me, I tried to change certain things, too, a while back in some certain relationships. And then I also had exes try to change things as well. And then, like, we realized that we just couldn't. For instance, first girlfriend, we both tried to, like, have interests that were similar to each other. But guess what? I really hate watching figure skating. I can't do that. I just cannot watch figure skating for an extended period of time. Like, if that is something that you want to watch for, like, multiple hours in a row, it is not something that I want to spend my time doing, right? And then she wanted to play... Like, she tried to play games and stuff, and she just didn't like it. She's like, I feel like I'm wasting my time. Like, this is just brain rot for me. I'm like, okay. I mean, it's totally understandable. Like, if you don't like something like that, don't force yourself to do it. So, yeah, I mean, there are certain situations where it's habits and stuff. Like, for instance, maybe you're telling her to be more clean, and she just doesn't want to or isn't capable of doing that. Maybe she just feels too stressed out and just doesn't want to clean up after herself, or she forgets about it. Or maybe her life is... like pretty challenging. So she isn't able to accommodate the certain asks that you have. So yeah, I mean, that's, if you're breaking up with someone, try to make sure that you take it into their consideration too. Like, if you're doing that, yeah, definitely don't do it over text. Try to do it over in person or over a call or something if you're like long distance or something. But yeah, it really try to understand it from their perspective too. Be like, hey, I get that you're trying. Like, your life might be like super stressful right now, and then be like, but yeah, for me, for my ability to progress in life, like, I super need someone that is doing this thing that I talked about. Like, it's a non-negotiable for me. I like super need that, and that's the reason why like we won't work out. And then she should understand that eventually, right? Like, that's a good reason instead of just being like, yep, I'm breaking up, and then you give like no reason whatsoever. I think that's that'd be a good thing. Like, if that has to happen, don't delay things forever, because that's not healthy for you or for her, because then you guys are just sitting there forever and you're like, you know, you're waiting. Oh, I think I read something on X. Basically, there's a relationship from people from Princeton that they didn't talk to each other for a month, and the girl didn't want to talk to the guy because if she talked to the guy, she assumed that he was going to break up with her. But they hadn't even been in communication for a month. They hadn't called or texted, but they're dating. So she's like, yeah, I don't really want to call my boyfriend because I know he's going to break up with me as soon as we call. I was like, that's hilarious. Yeah, you don't want a relationship like that where you don't have communication. Anyway, better to know things until like having it discovered later. It's like you're driving a car the entire time and there's some serious problems with the car. You would rather find out there's serious problems with the car instead of getting stranded at the side of the road because the motor doesn't work anymore, right? Like, you want to know before bad things happen. You definitely want to know before bad things happen. No one wants to get stranded at the side of the road with no motor working. I think the worst example for that is people that have serious health issues and like don't take care of themselves and then you know, delay it. You know, that's, I think that happens a lot more. Me too. I don't like going to the doctor. I don't like going to the dentist. I don't like that stuff. No one does, but I definitely do get myself checked out a lot from a perspective of like blood work. If I'm ever feeling bad. All right, we're gonna go Dart Goblin here. We can go for a Valkyrie. We should be fine, though. I think we win this. There ain't no way we're taking the L. Oh, yeah. All right, that's going to do a ton of damage. And we forced out the arrows. How did that hit the tower? Oh, it must have targeted, like, something in front of it. There's no way that the Cannoneer should have missed that. The wall breaker always dies. That's insane. I mean, that's stupendous for me. We'll take the W. All right, already. Jeez. I think we win. Could be light work. Sir Joffrey here. There's no way your name is Joffrey, dude. Jeffrey, right? It has to be Jeffrey. You can't be Joffrey. Did I spell it wrong? Did I say it wrong? Sir Joffrey says, I came up with that before I knew you. First day CR was released. Love watching you play and teach. Peace. Thank you, man. That's a wholesome message. That's really cool. And yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, sir in front of a name, it's not that original or unique, right? Like, it is definitely something that adds a little spice to your name, right? It's cool. It makes you feel less generic. It makes you feel like less of an NPC. I still remember when you had short hair. Oh, no, dude. All right, this hair needs to change. This hair looks awful. All right, we're going to take a look. This is the last time you guys will ever witness this. You see, like, what are these strands, right? It's over my ear. Oh man, I hate it. It looks bad. It looks bad. So my barber, he left me stranded on an island with no food, water, or haircut for the last month. I was trying to get a haircut and he's just like, oh yeah, I left until September 3rd. So I just have not seen him. And yep, I've grown into this. I grew it myself, guys. I grew it myself. I manifested this situation all on my own accord. I'm such an intellectual. All right, does that target on my tower? I think it does. That's great. Wait, what is the mortar doing? It took forever to target. It was very confused for a second, I guess. All right, the poison is interesting. I don't think that's great on his end. Doesn't kill the Dart Goblin immediately, but it does kill. Thanks for the response. I watched your new video on the bus. Hey. I remember like going on the bus every single day for high school. That was fun. I mean, I went back on the bus. I got drove to school, and then my parents were just like, yeah, I'm not picking you up. I was like, okay, fine. Fine, I'll take the bus, Dad. Yeah, that was pretty fun. On your new channel, More Tag, do you plan on playing PUBG anytime in the future? I actually just deleted PUBG from my phone. I hate to break it to you. Dude, I don't think I have access to my account anymore. Because I needed more space to record videos and have hiking pictures. So I just deleted PUBG. It was a spur of the moment decision. I was on a hike and I was like, wait, I don't have any space. This has got to go. Would love to see you play PUBG as well with CR. Love you and your new content. I mean, I'm down to play more content. Like if you guys actually like PUBG and it's doing well, then I'm down to do it. I think I'm going to be more apt to play a different game though. Like, I think it's more... Oh, I misclicked. We get logged. Okay, never mind. That did a lot more damage. What was he doing? I guess he didn't realize that I would do that. All right, it worked out. Calculated, as always, obviously. All right, we're going to do this. Wall breakers here. Goblin Gang afterward. He used his log, so... Might be able to finesse him a little bit. If this Goblin Gang gets on the mortar, he's actually going to use an entire mortar for free. We can go in for goblins here. Probably force a log. This deck is... such a magnificent ability of baiting out all of your opponent's elixir. It's also very easy to play. I think I've made a lot of videos on decks like this. Well, it's not very easy to play. It was very fun to play. Okay. Yes, Dart Goblin. Goblins. Goblins don't die into the poison immediately, so it's nice to still cycle into the graveyard if you need some extra tank value. If we're able to find a position where we can force out his Barbarrel, that's pretty big. Go Valkyrie here as well. I'm going to go Goblins. Get a Dark Goblin down. Probably go Wall Breakers. Pull that back. Do one of these. Continue the cheese. We missed one of them. That's huge. Ooh, he's feisty with it. He's getting after it. Alright, I think we can get a Dark Goblin down and then go Goblin Barrel other side, like outside. We'll probably keep missing one, I think. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Alright. Respectable, respectable. Wall breakers as soon as I possibly can because he's going to poison Tor in a really bad position. Now he's dead because he can't defend that. If you poison, you have no elixir, so... We had the princess on the other side, and we also had the wall breakers. He just went in. Seattle! Hey! Wait, he's from us. He's from where we are. One of us, one of us. But yeah, if you guys have any other video ideas, let me know in the comment section. Also, if you guys enjoy this type of content, leave a like on the video. If you guys enjoy giveaways, leave a like on the video. If you guys want to see more content where I just play meta decks and try to win challenges, let me know. Maybe I can play grand challenges on my second account. This is my third account. I don't have enough gems for grand challenges. It's also free to play. Pretty much ever since I bought Clash Royale once, I have not spent any extra money because I just wanted to unlock the Wizard Evolution. Who would have thought they were going to give me the Wizard Evolution for free, man? I feel scammed. Skazammed, if you will. Oh, hell yeah. Dark Goblin didn't die somehow. Miraculous. All right, doesn't matter that those wall breakers die. I half expected them to be evolved wall breakers and splash onto the Phoenix. Just like the Goblin Demolisher. It's conditioned me. It's conditioned me way too much. Anyway, this is a pretty bad decision most of the time, but I'm going to do it anyway. I should have... I mean, we can go Goblin Gang. This is really good, right? How is he defending this? He's a Dark Prince. Never mind. We need the Bomber to die. And maybe finesse a little bit, you know? For the 2-time. That's going to get in. That's going to get in there. Oh, yeah. That's going to get hit. No! Roloff. How did that happen? There's no way. I feel like we got scammed. Got scammed more than I did from that coffee pastry I got. Oiled up video? Feel like we get that requested way too often. Alright, we're gonna do this. Also, I'm pretty proud of myself. I don't know if this has been the entire time, but I think my face cam has been centered this stream. Usually it doesn't happen. Usually I'm a potato. Alright, we're going to continuously go for Dart Goblins here instead of dropping Ice Spirit. Ice Spirit makes more sense from a standpoint of elixir spent, but I'd rather play a bit more aggressive. And get counter push. Ah, wall breakers. Back them. Alright, I'm messing up pretty hard. I need to be spamming a lot more than I am. Alright, let's go Valkyrie. Or no, let's Ice Spirit. Yes, Ice Spirit. Go Goblin Barrel, Goblins. Princess again, probably. We do a lot of damage on both sides. You're diabolical this way. Continuously bombarding our opponents with cards that they don't want to play against is fun. The princess doesn't die. Alright, Evo Zap is going to be problematic. That is not a fun card for us to face. We Ice Spirit. We might not be dead yet. Charge. Nope. Ah, not good. Maybe we can still do something. I don't know. He's going to zap and do all of his elixirs. Gonna spam all of his elixir. We gotta get like goblins down here. Even if he arrows his, that doesn't take it out fully, so he's gotta rage. I mean, he has arrows, rage, and then zap, right? Like what? Excuse me, sir. Oh, I misclicked. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't know that he had 3 small spells. That's kind of crazy. All right, we'll just jump to the next game and pretend that our opponent did not put in arrows, zap, and rage in the same deck. That is pretty funny, though. It's over? Yeah, the matchup was not great. All right, we're going to switch to a different deck. We did get kind of countered there. There's not a very cash money game, I would say. So let's see if we can end with 2 12 wins. I should be able to. This deck works. Or this one. Both of them work pretty well. I think I'm going to go with this one. Because I like Cannoneer more. I think I would have won. Alright. Following the chat, man. I've been trying to follow the chat. I'm not the best chatter. 6 licks challenge. 6 licks challenge. Using only 6 elixir cards with an average cost of 6 in the deck. Well, I mean, if you're only using 6 elixir cards, then yeah, of course you have to have an average cost of 6 unless there's something super wrong there. Oh, man. All right, what do we do? I think pop ability near the tower, depending on what we can accomplish. It should make sense if he doesn't run a splash damage card. Yeah, this is good. I'm popping ability because we probably get a zap or something. We'll get extra damage on the knight. Seems worthwhile. Yeah, even if you Money Witch, I don't care. It's just fake piggies. You're faker. Okay, maybe I do care. Maybe I do care a little bit. I recant my statement. I care a lot more. All right, we're going to get Piggy Ping Pong up in here. Notice how his Mother Witch is targeting the pig instead of the the guards. That's glorious for us. Love to see that interaction. I don't like that he just got a pig, though. It's not nice. Dart Goblin does outrange the cannon cart and kill it. Oh, never mind. Well, I was supposed to. Well, I did kill it. It's just forced out a random Royal Ghost from our opponent. So I guess that was calculated, but not really, you know? We tried to calculate it, and then it was too calculated, maybe. All right, we're going to do this. Wall breakers with the Skeleton King, and they should die. Unfortunately, I messed that up. Never mind. Wait. Cash Money? Cash Money King? The king of the table. If you guys remember the meme. That's going to do so much damage. He already lost. Yeah. That's why I like this deck. It's really ruthless when you get a good interaction going. Especially in a meta where people are presumably going to be playing more cannon carts and cannoneers and slow targeting cards. So I guess cannoneer is way slower than the cannon cart. It would make sense that the cannon cart would fire slower, but it fires pretty quickly. Alright, because I respect this guy, I'm just going to take the tower. I don't think he's going to take my tower, so I just want to guarantee that I take his. Yeah, this takes 100%. If I disrespected him, I would have taken the other tower, but, you know, you guys know how it is. You know, if you lose a game, you kind of have to lock in and win the next. That's what we're doing here. No disrespectful maneuvers around this guy. All right. So where do you go, guards? Wait, we already won. Hell yeah, brother. Great Skeleton King too. Holy. This guy did nothing to me. We're untouchable. Berserkers. He's going berserk. I actually watched Fate Grand Order recently. I watched the Berserker getting mutilated by Gilgamesh. And I was like, wait. That was so ruthless. That was so sad. So I'm sorry it had to be done to this guy too. I guess Berserkers are never supposed to live. I'm going to be using Evo Wizard. Got to figure out what card helps your decks the most and what style you play there. Yeah. I mean, depending on your style, a different card might make more sense. Watching 2X? No, I just watched it. I watched a short snippet of it, so wasn't that much of it. Perfect defense? Yeah, I think it was okay. All right, we'll win 2 more games, and we'll end off that. 2 more W's here, guys. Let's go. Easy Mother Wish value. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the donation to the cause. That's 3 piggies. Personally, I wouldn't take that if I was him. We're going to go Skeleton King, and we're going to keep up our bombardment of elixir and aggression. If we can pop the Skeleton King ability and hopefully not all of them die, we're in a really good position then. I was hoping we get a log, but it's fine. These cards do die now to the Cannoneer, so I don't have to spend any extra elixir. Never mind, I have to go guards. They should target the wall breakers though, right? Nice. Easy. Very good defense on our end. Remember, this guy is bats. Bit of an annoying man. An annoying mad lad with a plan. Princess kills. Very nice. He's gonna bats on this. Oh, really? You do this, he's gonna bats. Do we become a big baller? I think we become a big baller. Bats me. Bats me. Bats me. No! Screw you! Oh, Broloff. How dare you? You despicable dude. Wow. Alright, so that's why you don't play like an idiot. We might have thrown this. I'm stupid sometimes. Also, I just misclicked. Oops. Massive misplays for days, guys. I'm fully focused for the rest of this game, though. Those are going to hit my tower. I can't do anything. It's really painful. He would have cycled the bats there. I'm like 90% confident interval. 90% confidence interval that he would have. It's still winnable. Still very winnable. That's the thing. Not out till it's out. Why? Huh? I mean, we're getting jiggy with a piggy. Okay. If I just sack it and then go all in, I should take tower. Cool. Pop Skeleton King ability, you know, for the one time. I wonder if he bomb towers. He should. Alright, no, he's griefing. He's griefing pretty hard. He's griefing at a galaxy level. Oh, that's not good for me. And those cards should all die. I think we're fine. 911. Call help. Your tower needs help. Your tower needs help. Sir, will you not call 911 for your precious tower that deserves some help? Oh, I'm stupid, aren't I? Alright, he's overcommitting like crazy, so I think we're okay. Oh no. Did I lose? I think I lost. Oh! Oh! Let's go! I logged the miner away. I don't know if that did anything. I think so. Maybe. Let's see how much the miner does. So guys, against classic challenge players, probably don't make predictions that will lose you the game because there's a high likelihood they will not cycle the card that you're expecting. It's not the smartest decision. Also, it does 59 at level 9. So what does it do at 11? 59. Okay. Well, it doesn't do enough. We're fine. Wasn't even close. Yeah, not even close. Not even close ever. All right, guys. So we've learned that we're not going to make Mother Witch predictions anymore against people. Unless I want to again. Unless I'm feeling really sinister. I'm feeling slightly stupid right now, so. Oh, is this a... Oh, dude. It's not a graveyard deck. It's a RG deck. Not a great matchup. What are you playing? Oh, me. Why you have to do this to me? My man is trying to murder me with a Ram Rider. Not the start that we wanted at all. Alright, we're going other side. Princess, do something. Alright, that is something. That is, in fact, something. We'll take that. Oh no, Harry Potter, stop it. Stop the sorcery. How did that happen? It actually killed everything. That's preposterous. I don't even know what to say, guys. That feels straight up out of a scary movie. Okay. We need to win this game, so let's log in, all right? We're already finding ourselves in a bad spot with no answer to Ram Rider because he's going to monk, and then we can't log it. This looks like a loss. Actually just looks like a loss. What if we win the battle at the river, though? The one time? I don't know. Slightly spooky, guys. Dude, screw this matchup, man. Don't do this to me. Dude, there's no way you have log with this. What is this deck? What? There's no way I matched into this. Oh, no. That's so tragic. I mean, sometimes this does happen. I literally matched into an RNG deck that countered me. This was a Monk Night Witch deck. I think he had double spell. No, he just had one, but that is a huge hard counter. He had log for our Dart Goblin's Princess, and then had Bomber and Wizard for splash damage against our other bait cards. But most importantly, the Monk is able to counter us from going for a log or using any of our range cards. So if he Monk Ram Riders, we can't really stop that. So we just take the L. There is no universe that deck ever exists. That is insane. Stream Sniper, I don't think so. I just think that's a huge hard counter. It does happen. But that's also the reason why, like, whenever you're playing these challenges, every other game that I had, like, this is a loss that was avoidable. Even though it's kind of a counter to me, I could have won if I played better. This game as well, I should have won if I played better. So if you, like, play situations where you lose because you're not, like, fully focused or your opponent plays better than you, you sometimes will get that one inordinate game where you will lose just because your opponent has a better matchup than you. And that's okay. It is part of the game. It is exactly how the game is intended to be played sometimes. We'll end with one ladder game. Hey, we got a pretty good chest too. We got minions. Got some good stuff. Fire Spirit's is a really good card. But yeah, just realize, like, you can't control everything as you can't control everything in life. That's at least what I tell myself. Maybe it's copium, but yeah, you seriously can't control that. Like that, there's no one in the world that wins that matchup because your cards just, they just don't work there. So it is what it is. We're going to jump to a ladder game and screw it. We're going to play a Ram Rider deck that I'm creating a video with because it's fun. By the way, his Ram Rider deck doesn't really make sense. This does. This makes a lot of sense. This is a very good deck. So we're going to play this, and we'll show you guys what Ram Rider can do if you play an aggressive deck. Talk about auto hard counter. Yeah, that was a huge hard counter. I just didn't do anything. It's fine. That was the only time. That was really the only matchup today. Everything else was super winnable. I think that last game was the only one that wasn't. You can control your action, nothing more. Yeah. No, seriously, like I don't want to be disingenuous either. Like I could have won all the other games today, and the other games, like, it's my fault for losing that challenge because I should have won the other ones, right? Even though our opponent had 3 spells, if I played better, I would have won. All right, we're in a Ram Rider with bats. This is generally not a great decision, but might do something. Yeah, it's doing a lot of damage. Very cool. All right, we're going to Barbaro on top of this Bandit, and we'll see if we can get a good trade here. Rolling on that Bandit real quick. Nice. Love your content, man. Thank you. Yeah, I think Monk with Ram Rider is funny because I was like, wait, I'm not ready for this. Yeah, the specific thing that I think was tough was the Monk with all the other random cards he had. Like Log, I don't think I've ever seen Log with Ram Rider either. It's always like Snowball or something else, right? Should be a good Fireball on top of the Wizard. Nice. We could zap that as well to clean it up. I think we don't want to. It's just greedy because we're going to take it out with a tower if we don't respond. If he drops anything else, we can zap that as well. So it makes sense not to zap that. Oh my gosh, he zapped the tower. Well, that's probably not good for you, my guy. Yeah, we got a hit. All right, use this Electro Spirit too, and he used the zap. So praying he doesn't have an Electro Wizard. He doesn't, right? That should be a dead P.E.K.K.A. Pikachu, where are you? Back in your Pokeball. I use that joke all the time, but it never gets old. At least for me. Funny how you can identify the deck and just be like, we're chilling. Diamond passes will rain after some spam. I know, dude. We're going to be giving away 15 of them, everyone. You just helped me get through so many tough times to make your stress go away. Thank you. Yeah, no worries, man. Have fun. Play games. Vibe. We're going to go Ram Rider here and Evo Bats, probably. Did I screw up? Or are we chilling? No, we chilling. We chilling so hard. We chilling so big out here. Straight Barbaro too? No, that's not good. The no bueno situation. But if we use Bandit, that's not bad. Just hugging it out, you know? Just hugging it out like Brolofts. The standard Broloft maneuvers. Alright, I think we need to outcycle him. So we're just going to get him to go P.E.K.K.A. here into this. And then we'll counter it, and then we'll be okay. If he doesn't P.E.K.K.A., I'm actually sad. Oh, I'm so sad. Because... Wait, not bad. Not bad, not bad. We have Evo Zap too. He's going to P.E.K.K.A. on the right. Yo, screw you. Screw you, sir. How dare you? How dare you demoralize me like that? No, the Pikachu! Alright, we're playing another game. I don't know how we got that one too. I think this is very winnable. Just a little bit difficult. GG and well played our opponent. Evo Zap with the P.E.K.K.A. and then also the Electro Spirit is not necessarily the easiest matchup. It is very winnable. It's just not super cash money. We're hoping he wouldn't have Electro Spirit. I think that's the most standard version of his deck too, so it's fine. It is what it is. I wish I played better. It was winnable. I think like when he set up the P.E.K.K.A., it was harder for us to win there, but I could have played better. I think I should have applied more pressure. I was hoping he would go for P.E.K.K.A. on the left, and he didn't do it. He played that super well. Like, it wasn't even that we made a misplay. It was like he made the right decision in that moment, and he didn't fall for our bait, which was kind of unfortunate, to be honest. Wow, this is a Mega Knight with a Goblin Cage? What the? Clash Royale is out here, man. Clash Royale is out here. It is cooking. It is cooking us. He's got 2 phenomenal answers. This is scary, man. How do we even find this guy? What the? Alright. Barbaro. Not bad, right? He zaps. We're chilling. How do we find this guy? Just win? Oh yeah, I know, just win. But we're gonna have to just outcycle 5 different things. He's got Zap too. So Zap, Mega Knight, and Goblin Cage for our Ram Rider. It's gonna be a tough game. We can't go same side, so do this. And then try to rely on other cards afterward after he Mega Knights me. That's also just bad for me. Yeah, so this matchup just is not what we wanted to see. Guys, you got to give me some magic amount of love in the chat because I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. I'm so confused. This deck is really good, by the way. It's just not good if you match into this like us, I guess. Gonna zap, so he's got got tornado too? Oh my goodness. It got even better. Bro, there's no way. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually. What am I supposed to do? Someone let me know, bro. Oh, that's so funny. This is actually comical. I'm not gonna lie. This is straight out of a joke. My goodness. Awesome. I made the prediction at least. It'll be a tough battle for us to win this one. I mean, I think I played that perfect, right? We're winning right now somehow. Like, if this guy loses, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say anymore. What's Clash Royale doing? What are they cooking? So he's obviously going to go in for annoying cards that are hard for us to counter, but... Did we fireball? Does it... Oh, dude. Oh, we got him. Oh, we played that really well. Honest. Not good enough, it says. These plays are not good on his end at all, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. Sir, there is a Inferno Dragon on your tower. My guy. Probably should have zapped that, but it's fine. Alright. We're fine. The bandit doesn't dash, but it's pretty close. I think we have to start fireballing this man. Where's the Evo Cage at, my guy? I'm disappointed that there's no Evo Cage plus Mega Knight and Tornado on defense. Like, he only gave me two of them. He didn't give me all three. Like, he didn't drop all three of his counters, guys. I'm so disappointed in this guy. Shake my head, my guy. Shake my head, my head. Oh, we got a connection. That's huge. We're large and in charge, my guy. I cannot believe he's losing this. He probably can't either. That's why I did that. I just zapped on nothing. Oops. Alright, guys. Apparently, we did beat the algorithm. The algorithm, The algorithm, everyone's like, I hate the algorithm. The algorithm, It is overpowered. It is unbelievable. That was fun. Alright, screw it. We're playing one more. Last one. To get another one. I feel like there's no way we get another bad matchup in a row, right? Kind of impossible. There's no way Clash Royale's going to do that. That was insane. Tornado, Mega Knight, and Goblin Cage all in the same deck. That's so toxic, dude. That's so toxic. Why would you do that? There's no reason. There's no reason. The Matrix has been overcome? I guess so, man. Isn't the Matrix from, like, what was it called? Isn't it literally from the Matrix? Is that a show? Or a movie? Yeah, it's a movie. I haven't watched the Matrix. So I don't know. I have to be honest with you guys. We use it a lot for my editing. There's red and blue pill, but I've never actually watched it. Can't tell you definitively. I can't lie, guys. I can't lie about that. I haven't seen it. Never a last game. I know. There's never a last game. There's always more. Movie? Yeah. I should have probably watched it. I feel bad though, like, to not watch it yet. I've watched obviously a lot of clips, and I know the context of what the memes are from my videos, but yeah. Last game. I know. I said last game last 3 times, right? I'm a fool. Did the cannon card get a buff? Yeah, it did. It got a hit speed buff, so it attacks faster. The Matrix is from the Matrix. I know. I was like, wait, is that from a show? A TV show? And I was like, oh, wait, it's a movie. Forgot. Oops. Wait, these bats are going to put in work. He has to respond to that. It's so funny. That one bat is doing all that. Also, I've gotten addicted to watching baseball commentary. And I played baseball when I was in high school. But now there's a whole bunch of fun things where, I don't know. You can watch video essays on different sports on YouTube. And I get sucked into the most unreal habits or stupidest things in the world. You guys let me know down below in the comment section. What's the dumbest thing that you find yourself watching on YouTube that you should never be watching or you don't know why you're watching? And if you say me, I'm a little bit sad, but also that works. There's going to be a couple people here that are like, dude, I've never played Clash Royale in my life. I don't know why I'm watching this. What are you doing? Why do you keep screaming at a mobile game? Oh my gosh. There's moments like that. That is ruthless. I guess we're just fireballing. Bats aren't bad because it does kill. Ram Rider. Pretty Evo's out, I guess. Dude. Can you calm down for a split second? Or like pummeling my tower with all of your... Oh my god. There's no way. Oh, I forgot. I forgot it doesn't pop. I forgot it doesn't pop, dude. That was not good. That was not good. I waited for it to pop, and then I was going to fireball the barbarians. Because that's how you usually counter it if they appear in... I messed up. It's never a last game. Never last game. The dumbest is when YouTube randomly takes me to an Asian grandma who's dancing with shorts on. Okay. I'm glad she has shorts on, man. I watch people play anime songs on piano in public out of pure boredom. Oh, yeah. There's sometimes people that do that near the Space Needle. There was a guy that was calling everyone in real life NPCs. And I was like, dude, I also am an enjoyer of the internet. I don't appreciate being called an NPC. But he actually, to everyone's face that was around him, he called any pedestrian an NPC. He's like, chat versus NPCs. Who's going to win with donations? And it was so funny because he obviously did not care that he was calling everyone that was donating to him in real life an NPC. It was really bad. It was straight up so savage. It was, I don't know. I don't know if you guys have ever witnessed anything like that. Someone streaming in real life and be disrespectful to the real life people around him. It was pretty toxic, not gonna lie. But it was funny. Even though I was getting dissed. I saw a video of a radioactive products being sold as health products. That's not good. I thought you playing tennis instead of baseball in high school and it cost you credit. I did. I mean, I only played in high school. I haven't played since. I didn't play in college or anything like that. I don't know if I said differently, but that was the last time that I played baseball. And that was the only like thing that connected me to it. I'm not super attached to baseball or anything, but man, watching video essays on baseball, it hits different. It makes me happy. I don't know why. Baseball is a very interesting sport from all the history behind it. Also, it's crazy how just sports in general have developed to the point where people, like really rich kids, will get particularly impressive coaching where their parents will spend $4,000 so they'll learn how to like throw knuckleballs correctly, or they'll have this massive advantages because they're rich and people will like spend so much money to get their kids better at sports. Which honestly, I don't blame them, right? Like being good at a sport, that's one of the best feelings in the world. You're like, I'm unstoppable, but also at the same time, it is ridiculous how hard people go in sports. Not something that I would have anticipated. Like I would have never expected that growing up. Also, no skeletons, so it takes some damage. Damn, dude, that's some damage. That was a bad fireball. All right, we're winning right now, so there's that. Thumbs up for me, big dog. We like not lose though. Like not lose right now. The one time. So these bats have to put in work. These bats have to go ballistic. Wait, they did. They did stuff. Damn. Oh yeah. Does he have Evo Tesla though? I'm kind of gambling because I don't know if he has Evo Tesla. This is like really bad if he's got Evo. Of course he's got Evo Tesla. I'm gambling so hard. If SirTag locks tower, we might win. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of damage. Hell yeah. Screw you. Alright, can we not die to this? Oh my gosh, I hate that thing so much. It's so messed up. The fact that that does that... Baby Rage. Baby Rage never lucky. Baby Rage never lucky. Are you not dropping anything on top of that, bro? No! Dude, I actually hate Demolisher. It needed to get nerfed a million years ago. Baby Rage, man. Baby Rage Demolisher. Nerf Demolisher. Baby Rage never lucky. All right, we're going to play one game with this because I don't want to lose Demolisher anymore. I want a building. I want a building. Pickleball stream? Maybe. That could be pretty fun. All right, my very last game, I promise, because we're going to win this one. I did want to end on a win, and that last game was not the last game, and now we're going to have a last game. That was pretty funny. I have had a lot of fun, though. So this is the third last game. Yes, you're counting correctly. You're very good at the math. I'm very good at geometry, so yeah, watch. Geometry, math, same thing. Look, guys, you can't tell me I don't know how to count. We're counting wins out here only. Look at that, look at that. The geometry is appalling. It's disgusting how sick we are with the geometry skills. Up dog? I'm not going to say it. I know what you want me to say, my guy. I'm not going to fall for that trap card, all right? I know what's up, dog. Alright. We're clean with it. We're going to clean house with the drill and skeleton tonight. Screw you. I thought his clan was LeBron for a second. I was going to say, screw you, LeBron James. We're going to hit a three-pointer. And I was like, oh, it's Lebanon. Oops. Alright, we're going to go for Magic Archer here. We're totally fine. That does pull the Baby Dragon, much to this guy's dismay. Don't bar barrel me. Thank you for listening. I appreciate the sacrifice. You noble sir. Skeletons will hit the tower, by the way. He has to respond to that. It's funny. Ha ha ha. Hee hee ha. Hee hee ha. Hee hee ha. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. You'll never have to hear that again for in the next, like, 3 minutes. What is he thinking? What requires so much thought process here, man? That? I don't know. I don't know about that one, big dog. Oh, nope. Dang it. I suck. We still keep the elixir low, right? Go here. Spear goblins. Drill at the same time. Log. Oh. Are we clean? Oh, I hate my life. I can't believe I just did that. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm griefing. I'm griefing so hard. Stop it. No, there's another last game. There's another last game. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't believe I got predicted like that. That was too funny. All right, we lost too many games. GG. GG. That was a great prediction. I got to give him well played. That was good. Oh my gosh, it almost took it. That would have been funny. Imagine if we just took the tower and then we came back and won. That would have been the cheese. Guys, I've had too much fun today. This has been a pretty hilarious time. All right, what do we go back to? Suspicious Bush? W Bush? Last games for days? I know. One more? Yeah, one more for the one time. One more for the one time, guys. That's Bush out here. W Bush in the chat. The curse of the last game? I know. Curse of the last game always. What was that bar barrel? He griefed. He griefed. I don't know what he's playing, but I think this is going to be a fun game. All right, we're going to go Skeleton King here to win the battle at the bridge. I don't know if this is smart. I think it might cross river, which is bad. Okay. I think we just go in for bats here. We kill the E-Drag. Miner, Goblin Gang, Susbush. This is dumb. I'm spending too much elixir. I don't care, though. Maybe it's not dumb. The Spear Goblins are on the tower. Oh, let's go. We forced a NATO on the... What is he doing? There's no way that should happen. We'll take it. All right, we obviously are matching into someone with a polar balloon deck. If that's the case, I think you guys know how the direction of this game is headed. Doesn't have NATO, so he's gonna have to E-drag on this or freeze. I stupidly did not get the elixir. If I popped the ability, I won the game. I'm pretty sure. Fine though. You live, you learn, you play better. No, that was not well played. I played like an idiot. I wonder if he was BMing me. Probably, right? Probably a little bit of cheeky BM. Cheeky lad. Cheeky. Guys, can we redeem ourselves for our bad magic archer with a bomber instead? I think so. I believe. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, wait, guys. I'm telling you, there's a chance. We might get him to go for an Electro Dragon and then minor Evo Bats and win the game. We can get him to Electro Dragon left, I think. If I go Skeleton King, he might Electro Dragon there. No. No, bro. You would never do this to me. How dare you? Might have to leak a little bit of elixir. We can go bats like this. Wait, can he kill them with a NATO? He might. He might survive, though. I don't know. I actually have no clue. Probability, though. Or something. Balloon? Into a minion horde? No! Come on! He's not listening to me. He's not listening to me. I don't like this. Not a very nice lad. But we are slicing and dicing here. Okay. Wait, guys. I'm telling you, we have a chance. I'm telling you, we have a chance to make this the last game. There's a chance this is the last game of the day, guys. Minion horde prediction on the balloon. Well, we weren't really able to drop it fast enough, but I don't care. He's going to freeze. He's going to lose. We got him! Ladies and gentlemen, this was the Rotten Tomato game that ends the show. We dealt the finishing blow with the minions on the balloon and popped our opponent. GG's. Very fun stream. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like on it. Support the stream by dropping likes. Subscribe to the channel because I will be giving out a Pass Royale to 15 people that post their hashtag in the comment section. So make sure to comment down below. Yeah, do that, your hashtag, and I'll be giving away 15 Pass Royales and also 50 emotes if I can copy and paste 50 emotes. So the emotes will only be from the comment section because I'm not doing that. I'm not grabbing 50 emotes from the live chat. So 50 emotes from the comment section, 15 Pass Royales from both of you guys. All right. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you guys for being here. I love y'all. And check out the pinned comment if you want to see a really fun video on Magic Archer. Because while I did not play Magic Archer well today, I played Magic Archer phenomenally in the video a couple days before. So hope you guys enjoy that. It's one of the best decks that really feels like it can't be countered. It is a little bit stupid and ridiculous and rambunctious. And you play it well, you just beat everything. So check that out in the pinned comment. It doesn't have Spear Goblins. It's Goblin Demolisher, so it just is unfair. Demolisher would have won me the game. I didn't have it in my deck, and I was stupid. So, yeah. Demolisher always over Spear Goblins. And check out the pinned comment to see that deck in action. I'll see you guys later, and have a brilliant rest of your day, no matter when or where you're watching.